Are you constantly second-guessing your prices? Maybe you found yourself slashing rates just to book a client, or worse, working way too many hours because your packages are underpriced. Trust me, you are not alone. Most coaches I work with are leaving thousands on the table because of one simple mistake. They don't have a strategic framework for pricing their offers. Today, I'm sharing something that has completely transformed my business and the business of dozens of coaches I've worked with, the Profit Pricing Framework. It's your step-by-step guide to confidently pricing high-ticket coaching offers and workshops without the guesswork. Ready to turn your pricing into a system instead of a stressful guessing game? Let's roll! Hey there, I'm Jackie Appleby, online business manager, business coach, and your guide on this journey towards not just building a successful coaching business, but creating a transformative one. You want to grow your coaching business while leading your best life, and I'm here to share tips, tricks, and strategies to make that dream achievable. With years of experience in the coaching industry, I've helped countless coaches move from feeling completely overwhelmed and chaotic to calm and thriving using my Coach to CEO framework. So if you're ready to transform your business, then you are in the right place, my friend. All right, let's get straight to it. Why does strategic pricing matter so much? Well, first, it creates consistent, predictable revenue. When you know exactly how to price your offers, you can forecast your income months in advance instead of riding the feast or famine roller coaster. Second, strategic pricing helps you confidently attract ideal high-ticket clients. When your pricing reflects your true value, you naturally filter out price shoppers and attract clients who are serious about transformation. And third, and this is the big one, proper pricing lets you scale your coaching business profitably without burning out. I see too many coaches working 60-hour plus weeks because their pricing doesn't support hiring help or investing in systems. The truth is, pricing isn't just about picking a number that feels right. It's about creating a sustainable business that serves both you and your clients at the highest level. That's exactly what the Profit Framework will help you do. So let's break down the Profit Framework letter by letter. Think of this as your pricing roadmap that takes all of the guesswork out of determining what to charge. So the P stands for positioning and premium niche, and it's your foundation for everything that you do. Successful coaches know that generic coaching is a race to the bottom on price. The clearer and more specialized your niche, the higher rates you can command. Ask yourself, do you have a specific area of expertise that sets you apart? For example, a general life coach might charge $150 an hour, but a life coach specializing in helping high-achieving women redefine their identity after corporate burnout can package programs at $5,000 plus. A relationship coach working with couples might charge $200 per session, but one specializing in helping entrepreneurs maintain healthy relationships while scaling their business can command premium rates. Your positioning isn't just what you do, it's how you do it differently from everybody else. What's your unique methodology? What specific transformation do you provide? The more clearly you can answer these questions, the stronger your pricing power becomes. If you're struggling with positioning, drop a comment below. This is usually where most pricing struggles begin. Next is R, rate calculation and operational costs. This was a complete game changer for me personally. I used to price based on what others were charging or what felt comfortable asking for, but everything changed when I calculated my actual base hourly rate, one that factored in my desired income plus my business expenses and how many hours I actually wanted to work. Once I had that number, pricing became strategic instead of emotional. I finally escaped the constant hustle mode and started enjoying my coaching programs because I knew they were properly priced. To help you calculate your ideal baseline rate accurately, check out my previous vlog on calculating your ideal hourly rate, and I'll link that in the description below. That video walks you through the exact formula I use with my clients. Remember to include all of your operational costs in this calculation. Things like marketing expenses, software and tools, professional development and certifications, team costs, and even if it's just the occasional VA support. And don't forget to factor in taxes. When you build all these elements into your base rate, you're no longer subsidizing your business from your personal income, a mistake that I see coaches making all the time. The O in profit stands for offer, structure, and pricing models. And this is where you'll define exactly what you'll be offering and how you'll package it. There are several different pricing models that you can use. There's session-based pricing, so charging per hour or per session. There's bundled packages, a set number of sessions at a package rate. There's monthly retainers or memberships, so that's a recurring revenue model. And then there's outcome-based or value-based models, which is where pricing is based on the transformation. For high-ticket offerings, I strongly recommend moving away from hourly pricing. When you price by the hour, you're essentially putting a cap on your income. Instead, package your expertise into comprehensive programs with clear outcomes. For workshops, you'll need to consider a few different factors. Virtual workshops require platform costs, tech support, and materials. In-person workshops add things like venue costs, travel, catering, and materials. So you want to make sure that you've included all those in your pricing. The key is having clear boundaries around your offers. What's included, what's not included, how much access do clients get to you. When you're crystal clear on the structure, pricing becomes much easier. If you're hosting a workshop, ensure that you have minimum attendee numbers to protect your profitability. Trust me, it's no fun realizing too late that your workshop is actually losing money. So F stands for framework of delivery, and it's often overlooked in pricing calculations. Beyond the actual coaching time, you need to factor in things like client onboarding processes, materials creation and preparation, administration time, community management, follow-up, and support between sessions. One trend I'm seeing successful coaches embrace in 2025 is moving away from a free Facebook group towards paid community platforms. And this really elevates the experience while properly valuing your community management time. So as you map out your delivery and administration, I want you to have a powerful tool to connect your pricing decisions directly to your revenue targets. And that's why I created the revenue planner for coaches. And it's free, and you'll find the link in the description below. The planner will help you see exactly how your pricing decisions impact your bottom line. The I in profit stands for industry and client income check. This is your reality check. Start by researching what others in your niche are charging. You don't need to match them exactly, but you should understand the general range. Tools like coach directories, industry reports, or even competitor websites can help here. Next, consider your target audience's income level. Many experienced coaches use a guideline where high-ticket coaching programs might represent somewhere around 5 to 10% of a client's annual income. Though this varies widely based on your niche and the transformation provided, but it's a good approach. The key is understanding what your specific audience can comfortably invest in the coaching. Also consider graphical areas. Coaches in major metropolitan areas like New York or San Francisco typically charge 30 to 40% more than coaches in smaller markets. And here's something crucial I want to emphasize. While research is important, your pricing, like the rest of your business, should be uniquely yours and support your specific goals. I can't tell you how many coaches I see using prices that end in 7, like $4.97 or $19.97, simply because there was a trend around it a few years ago. Those $7 endings, those are landing page tactics that do not serve relationship-based coaching businesses where you're having actual conversations with potential clients. Yes, there's a psychological piece in play that says $4,995 is cheaper than $5,000 in your client's mind, and that's where you should consider your pricing to be. But that doesn't mean it has to be in place on everything you do, and you want to price for your worth. If your program is worth $5,000 in transformation and value for your client, then price it at that. $5 is not going to make any difference to your client if you've had the right conversation. So don't just copy what everyone else is charging. Do your research to avoid plucking numbers out of thin air, and make sure your final price reflects your unique value and your business model. Your clients can see through arbitrary pricing gimmicks immediately. Remember, your pricing tells a story about your positioning. So if you're marketing yourself as a premium coach but charging bottom market rates, you're sending mixed signals. Finally, T is for test, tweak, and track, because pricing is never set it and forget it. The most successful coaches regularly test different price points, offers, and packages. They track results meticulously and aren't afraid to make adjustments based on market feedback. Start by testing a higher price point with a small group of new clients and pay attention to things like conversion rates, client results and satisfaction, and your own enjoyment of the work at that price point, as well as overall profitability. If you're considering offering high-value intensives or premium experiences, check out my blog on designing VIP days. I'll link that below too. That video provides insights on creating and pricing premium intensive experiences. Remember, your pricing will evolve as you grow in experience, confidence, and results. That's not just okay, it's necessary for a thriving coaching business. If you're finding the profit framework helpful so far, let me know in the comments which aspect is most valuable to you. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about 3 common pricing mistakes I see coaches making all the time. First, underpricing due to imposter syndrome. I can't tell you how many brilliant coaches sabotage their income because they don't believe they're worth premium rates. Remember, your pricing isn't just about you, it's about the transformation that you provide. When clients invest significantly, they show up differently and they get better results. Second, ignoring delivery and operational costs. Many coaches only factor in the actual time spent with clients, completely overlooking preparation, administration, and follow-up. This is how you end up working 60-hour weeks while wondering why you're not profitable. And third, pricing without clear market research. Successful coaches don't price in a vacuum. They understand their market positioning, what competitors charge, and most importantly, the specific value that they deliver to clients. Let me know which of these mistakes you've made in the past. Be honest. I've made all 3 at different points in my business journey. Remember that pricing clarity equals revenue consistency. And if you are feeling stuck on setting your strategic pricing, take a look at my Max Revenue Kit that I mentioned earlier. You can grab it using the link below to confidently set and achieve your financial targets. This planner will help you connect the dots between your pricing decisions and your income goals, taking the guesswork out of the equation. So I'm curious, which letter of the profit framework do you need to focus on most? Is it P, R, O, F, I, or T? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you found this framework valuable, please share it with another coach who might be struggling with their pricing. We all deserve to be paid well for the transformation that we provide. Until next time, remember, strategic pricing isn't just about making more money. It's about creating a sustainable business that lets you serve at your highest level without burning out. I'll see you in the next video.